India's heart beats in its villages. Nearly two-thirds of India's population lives in villages. The rural sector signifies the real India, and its people reflect the essence of the Indian society. Rapid urbanization in the name of development is resulting in large-scale migration for better livelihood, thereby altering the basic character of the rural areas of the country. Development to improve the quality of life and economic well-being of the villagers is critical to preserving the rural fabric of India. The efforts of the government in this aspect are perhaps wide-reaching, but not entirely effective. This is where non-government groups and organizations working at the ground level have proved to be more effective in initiating a social-economic transformation. The SKS Chakshu Foundation is one such organization which works towards uplifting and empowering the lives of the villagers in rural areas of Panvel in the Raigad district of Maharashtra.
आँखों का इसलिए सोचा कि मेरी मदर, उनकी आईसाइट नहीं थी, लेकिन मैं शेयर करना चाहता हूँ ये कि आईसाइट नहीं होकर के भी उनको कभी लकड़ी की जरूरत नहीं पड़ा। तो हम सब फैमिली वाले सोचते थे कि क्या भगवान ने इनको ब्रेन से देखता है उनको, तो सीढ़ी चढ़ना उतरना सब, कभी लाठी नहीं पकड़ी, कभी एक गिलास पानी की गिरी नहीं। 17 साल तक ब्लाइंड रही हूँ। शुरू में आँख थी लेकिन लेटर एज के अंदर। तो हमने सोचा कि अगर इनको भगवान ने वरदान दिया है तो अपन गाँव में जाकर के क्यों नहीं रोशनी लोगों को देने की कोशिश करें। तो इसलिए चक्षु फाउंडेशन बनाई। उसका नाम ये रखा कि SKS मेरे मदर के इनिशियल्स हैं, सरदार कुमारी सांड। चक्षु फाउंडेशन के भी अपन दूसरे लोगों को आँख की रोशनी दें, इसलिए ये फाउंडेशन बनाई।
मेरे के एरिया में रायगढ़ डिस्ट्रिक्ट अराउंड say 15-20 miles radius where we used to send volunteers रखे थे 2-3 पेज, वो जाके पंचायत के लोगों से बात करके और सेलेक्ट करते थे, क्योंकि उस टाइम पे लोग बहुत घबराते थे गाँव में भी हार्ट का ऑपरेशन कराना, क्योंकि इतना एडवांस नहीं थी सर्जरी। तो पीपल वर अफ्रेड ऑफ इट कि हाथ नहीं चले जाए, जो है वो भी चले जाए कहीं तो मुश्किल होगा। तो इस तरह लीडिंग डॉक्टर्स का भी सहयोग मिला। दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ ब्रदर एंड इन एसोसिएशन विद मेनी अदर रोटेरियंस हु वर आल्सो सीनियर डॉक्टर्स, वो लोग भी शामिल हुए। उससे हमारा ये काफी कैंप चला। उस कैंप से चलते चलते वी केम टू द पीपल of the village started asking us कि आप थोड़ा ये काम भी करिए, वो भी करिए। तो उस हिसाब से फिर वो एजुकेशन में गए, तो पढ़ता ही उसके बाद SKS का।
India's future will be shaped in its classrooms. The foundation of a strong nation has to be laid down at the rural level. So, it is important that the quality of education has to be excellent right from the beginning. In the year 2000, the foundation established the Rakesh Jain Madhyamik Vidya Mandir in Shivkar village. The foundation began its work by taking over the existing school, a simple structure with only 150 students and a very basic curriculum. RJMV School educates over 600 students in a full SSC curriculum with a success rate of 96%, compared to 50% in other rural schools. RJMV encourages not only classroom knowledge, but puts emphasis on developing vocational skills that primes students for employment opportunities. Ms. Anandi Vangal, a former teacher from J.B. Pettit High School in Mumbai, undertook the responsibility of shaping to the future generation of the village.
The idea was not only to have an academic-oriented school, it had to be, and which I firmly believe, to be a value-based school where our old values, paramparas, guru shishya parampara should be there. Children should learn to be compassionate with one another. And holistic education is where they become all-rounders. And there is teamwork to be fostered. That is why sports was introduced, so that together girls and boys can step into another century and be good citizens also. So that was the whole idea of our school.
Donations by generous patrons enabled the school to expand its space. New classrooms were built, better facilities were provided. A much required sports ground and a garden were created. The children now proudly participate in inter-school events, have exchange programs and visits, and have shown a consistent result in the board exams. Keeping abreast with the best-in-class educational techniques, introduction to basic technology courses empowers students with practical skills, for example, soil testing, welding, and many more.
मला डान्स खूप आवडतं, मला खेळणं पण खूप आवडतं आणि मला सगळे विषय फार आवडतात, कारण का शिक्षक एवढे चांगले शिकवतात की मन लावून एकदम चांगले शिकवतात, म्हणून मला फार सगळे विषय फार आवडतात.
The Rakesh Jain Madhyamik Vidya Mandir success story is the pride of the Chakshu Foundation, the first of the many feathers in its cap. Understanding the role that a woman can play in leading the social change agenda, the Chakshu Foundation mobilized the collective strength of women through the creation of self-help groups. Starting in 2005, the self-help groups started by engaging 100 women in savings and financial literacy. The SHG network has expanded to over 50 villages, empowering over 2,500 women in the area of savings, equitable credit access, skill development, and health and legal advisory.
Women empowerment, when you give women equal rights and opportunities, they then have the ability to change and transform their families, communities, and the nations. It's a ripple effect after that. So we believe in empowering women, and empowering women, they can make positive change, transform lives of their families, the communities. We implement programs through our self-help groups, whether they are nutrition programs, legal jankar programs. They're then more aware of their rights through these programs and through our self-help groups.
With easy credit now available through group savings, the women could think of ways to supplement their family income and become an important part of decision making, not only in their families but also in the village. Along with the forming of the groups, the foundation also ensures that these groups are maintained and managed efficiently. Jankar training is provided to the women, through which they are educated in various legal aspects of different procedures.
आता कमिटी स्थापन करण्याची गरज म्हणजे आता बघा आपण बघतो की जर कोणती एक केस आली किंवा काय महिला नवरा बायकोचे भांडण वगैरे झाले किंवा पोलीस स्टेशनला आपण गेलो तर ती प्रक्रिया खूप लांब होते, बरेच महिने जातात, पैसा जातो, वेळ जातो आणि याच्यामध्ये कसं आहे एखादी केस जर आपण आपल्याकडे आली तर ती 1 महिना किंवा 1.5 महिन्यात आम्ही सॉल्व करतो.
Having established a strong grassroots presence in the rural Panvel area, Chakshu Foundation embarked on an ambitious project in December 2014 to make 100 villages in rural Panvel open defecation free by 2020. A baseline study indicated that nearly half the population in rural Panvel, just 50 kilometers outside Mumbai, still defecates in the open and has no access to toilets. Chakshu Foundation has set a mission of creating 100 open defecation-free villages in rural Panvel by providing subsidized individual toilets for houses without one.
गावामध्ये आपण बघितलं तर गावामध्ये जवळजवळ 95% लोक हे शौचालयासाठी घरातून बाहेर जातात. म्हणजे महिला असतात, महिला बाहेर जाऊ शकत नाही, लहान मुली असतात वयात आलेल्या, त्या शौचालयासाठी बाहेर जाऊ शकत नाही. त्यांना एक प्रकारची सुरक्षितता ही शौचालयाचा अभाव असल्यामुळे आहे. त्यामुळे ही शौचालयाची गरज आहे. त्यानुसार आपण शौचालय बांधणीचा निर्णय आपल्या संस्थेने इथं घेतलेला आहे.
This project aims to impact more than 50,000 villagers. The foundation has adopted a multi-stage program to ensure effective implementation.
Construction of toilets is not the only solution to end open defecation. What it really needs is, after constructing of these toilets, that people actually use these toilets. And that's why at SK's Chakshu Foundation our focus is not merely just on the construction, but through active engagement with the communities we ensure that we are able to change age-old myths about defecating in the open. And what we do is work with these communities to actively change those perceptions that they have, to ensure that once these toilets are constructed, they not only use them, but they also have ownership towards these toilets. And that will eradicate this problem at the root.
Once a household toilet has been constructed, it is regularly monitored by program staff. After construction, periodic visits are made to the households for 1 year to track usage of the toilets by beneficiaries, as well as address any issues and concerns.
Chakshu Foundation began as a family-run organization. Today, it has evolved to being a professionally run organization with systems and processes. Now, with these systems and processes in place, we are finding we can communicate better from field to the stakeholders and the management. And thereafter, once this part is administratively and professionally managed, it is easier to communicate with the external, that is the donors and our partners. So this has now become a well-oiled, clean, seamless machine right now.
Today at SK's Chakshu Foundation, we have a unique approach of solving rural poverty. We believe in a bottom-up approach rather than a top-down approach of solving problems. What do I mean by this? Today, it's not that we kind of get a lot of benefits or something from the donor and kind of thrust it upon the communities. What we do is we actively go to the villages, listen to their needs, kind of articulate that in form of a program or an intervention, and then that need is kind of echoed back to the larger donor community, who then is who's given the context of the need, the problem, and what role they can actually play in solving that. And that has led to effective implementation, because the community is not only a recipient of the solution that we are providing, but is actually a co-creator. And with that approach, we have seen effective and seamless implementation of our programs.
I just feel that whatever work we do or whichever way we contribute, it is also important to share values to whoever is the recipient of or whoever is the beneficiary. Along with benefit, you also should part that what is their future responsibility. And this way, if we bring this sense or feeling in everybody, I think very soon the world will be a very beautiful place. It is there today as well, but I still feel there's a lot to do and this can be achieved.
The foundation would build in more transparency and greater accountability at all levels and treat the poor as customers with a real voice, not as passive recipients of charity.